Alright guys, welcome back to another Ray's walk around video. So, being up here at Gyra at Chris's place. Woohoo! This is Chris from
UK.
from Bean Travelling.
From Bean Travelling, yeah.
We did want to do this walk around at Jeep Jamboree because he's going to be doing the coffee there, but with it all set up there's going to be people everywhere, so we thought we'll do the walk around now while it's just us.
That's it, at my
and
house.
It's not all stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So, you want to tell us what it is?
You're not going to believe this, but it's a Jeep.
Oh,
it is.
There we go.
2011 JK, 265,000 Ks on the clock. She's a 4-door.
Is it, what series, anything special?
No, nothing. Just a sport.
Just a sport.
Yeah,
righto.
Bog standard.
Righto.
You know, just the usual
do you know
leaky
the colour?
windows. This is actually detonator yellow.
Detonator.
Detonator yellow.
Nice. Isabel loves the colour.
It's got to be one of the best colours Jeep has. It really is.
It really, yeah.
It pings.
It pops, but it's not like that overbearing canary.
Bloody oath.
Sort of yellow look.
Oath.
And I think the black accents just really pop.
Absolutely.
Like, I think chrome on it would look horrible.
Yeah, I've seen a couple with chrome.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
It's got to be that black and yellow, that bumblebee look.
Bloody oath. Yeah.
But
I love it.
We'll quit jabbering and we'll get straight into it. So we'll start with bar work. All your sides, everything, all the factory brush stuff.
Yeah, so basically this is all factory apart from the wheels.
Yeah.
The wheels are aftermarket Dixie Picks. I've got some 33 12.5 Maxxis all-terrains on there, the Razors.
What do you reckon of them so far?
Awesome. Very quiet, yeah. On the road, bloody quiet, and they're chunky enough to give you a good going for off-road, yeah.
Yeah, right.
But otherwise, it's standard. I've got rugged ridge inserts on the door handles.
I like that they're embossed.
They're awesome.
You know,
really nice.
It's not just a smooth thing, it's actually embossed.
Yeah,
I like that.
And then I've got an aftermarket front bar.
And you're saying these aren't standard?
No, these aren't standard. These are eBay specials.
Yeah.
All right, so they look just like the JL.
JL being
the new Wrangler.
Yeah.
So they're really nice, and you've only got to drill a couple of holes in them.
I was going to say they had direct fit.
Yeah, so near enough to go straight in, which is pretty cool. And then, so I've got an aftermarket bumper here. Excuse me, folks, I can't remember who bloody makes it. I won it in a raffle, kind of, sort of.
It's made of steel.
It's made of steel. It's got a winch capability in here. It's got a cover plate on here.
And it is like be probably 3mm plate, maybe 4.
Yeah,
it's quite a heavy bar.
Bloody yeah, it is. And you know, it's got your high lift jack mounts. It's got your
recovery points. And you're saying they're the factory
fogs straight in, comes with a kit. To go put your factory fogs in there, which is really cool.
That's good.
They're straight in there, straight off the original plastic bumper, the bench chair.
And it's a factory fit.
Factory fit.
It's no modding.
No modding, goes straight in.
And even like it matches lines. Like it looks. Until I felt it was steel, I just thought it was a plastic bar.
Yeah,
like it just suits perfectly.
It's because I keep it so clean.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No scratches.
Never goes off road.
we'll get to why in a minute.
Yep, no worries. JW speaker front headlights, as we all know. Jeep Wranglers, Jeep anything.
They're loud speakers?
Yes, very loud. Yeah, very bright. Yeah. You know, got bright high note to them.
Are they LED?
Yes, they are.
Nice,
they're all LED. Yeah, projector, 2 projectors, and then you've got the side markers, and it's got a lovely sort of eyebrow.
Oh, it's got the halo.
Daytime. Yeah,
halos.
Yeah, half a halo.
Oh, only half.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
Can you set the halo up as your indicator?
Not on these ones, no, because it's only a white light. So,
yeah.
But
LED was the best thing we did, headlights.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it's like...
Are they shit in these factory as well?
All of them.
Yeah.
YJ, JK, TJ.
Yeah.
They were useless. Jeep. Yeah. The worst part was trying to get your lit match through the front.
To light the light while you're driving.
Yeah, dreadful.
But yeah, dreadful. LED it's the way to go.
Absolutely. But otherwise, well, this probably gives it away, actually.
Yeah, that does there. This here, right there.
What's so special about this vehicle?
Yeah. But that, you're not going to see that until we get there.
That's right.
So, cockpit-wise?
Cockpit-wise, pretty standard. There's a couple of panels missing, folks, because I've just been doing some work on her. But otherwise, yeah, pretty standard. It's got the standard stereo in it. Got 67 Designs phone holders up there.
You rep that?
They are the mutts nuts.
Yeah.
They really are. I love them to bits. Everything they just
easy to use, solid.
Easy to use, solid. And as you can see, I've got a red one and a blue one, which matches the red wild boar grab handles up.
I love. They are sturdy, aren't they? Like
yes,
I'm just going to have a look how they mount. So you'll see they go straight into the A pillar and then straight into the roof frame. Like they are a solid mounted bit of kit.
Yeah, they are. And then Razorback seat covers. Love the Razorback seat covers. because Jeep seats are so easy to take out, just take them out, slip them over, tie them up underneath, and they're all done. And they're neoprene as well. So
like
pretty
swimsuit
waterproof.
stuff.
Yeah.
And where were they from?
These are from Ridgeback.
Ridgeback.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, not Ridgeback, you donkey. Far out. Razorback.
Oh,
Razorback. Yeah.
And who do you like, a supplier?
Well, sadly, 4x4 24/7. I saw them, they advertised them, so I thought I'll give them a go.
Yeah. So they sell them, do they?
They sell them, yeah.
Righto, yeah.
So, but you can get them direct from the factory as well.
Yeah, right.
So,
I might have to
again,
look
it's
at that.
another Google search.
I was thinking about going to the swimsuity stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome, easy, clean.
It seems to be the way everyone's going nowadays.
But otherwise, other than that, cockpit is standard. It's got the obligatory yellow fluffy dice hanging from the rear view mirror there.
So as in standard for now, anything coming? Is there anything like people doing these things to make them more?
Oh geez, it's endless. You get these silly little mats on the JK, these mesh things as a door.
Oh, like a map case. Yeah.
As you can see, it's all gone saggy. So you can get replacement ones of those where it's solid.
But like all your seats, like people in cruisers upgrade seats.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any need to really.
Yeah, right.
I think Jeep's done a good job with their seats.
Yeah.
Even
steering wheels, everything like.
Steering wheels stock standard. Don't need to worry about that. It's got controls on there for the stereo and the cruise control, which is usual for the Jeeps. It's got AC, which is pretty cool.
Pun intended.
And then otherwise.
And guys, it's a manual.
It's a manual. It is 6-speed manual.
Yes. And still floor shift or four-wheel drive, aren't they?
Yes.
None of that electric shit.
None of that electric stuff.
Clunk,
clunk,
four-wheel drive.
Yeah, grind it if you can't find it.
Yeah. So she's still, even though they're new, they've still got that. You're in a Jeep. It's still got that Jeep aspect to it.
Absolutely.
It leaks.
It leaks. Oh yeah, it leaks like a sieve.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see Jeep carry on the tradition.
The patronage that.
It's if it doesn't leak, then I was going to drill holes in the roof because
just to make sure you're in a Jeep. I actually laughed before because we had it a bit dusty, so we give it a wash. And I opened the door and the seat was wet, and I was like, "It's just like ours." It was awesome. It's awesome to see that still alive. All right.
Up on the roof, you might notice these little mounts here. This is a Rhino rack. So I've got a detachable Rhino rack, full width, full length.
I like that detachable.
Detachable, it's bloody awesome.
That is wicked.
Absolutely.
It's a platform rack, isn't it?
It is a huge platform rack. You don't realise how big it is until the box arrives. So weight, it's got if I remember rightly, it's 150 dynamic and it's 300 static.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's
on that.
Yeah, because it's got a backbone system. So this actually, you drill through the roof, and then you've got bars that come all the way down, and it actually bolts to the actual tub of the Jeep. So it's
so the weights spread quite well.
And then this one here, where you've got the bars at the top for the speaker and all that sort of stuff, and where all the roof sort of screws to, it bolts to that too. So it takes a fair old weight. Don't quote me on those weights, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
That's a good static weight.
Bloody oath it is. So rooftop tents, easy.
Yeah, solar panel, rooftop bedding, everything up there's fine.
It's magic, and you see them driving around with all that stuff on them as well. Yeah. So the Rhino rack's very popular, very popular.
Well, before we go inside, suspension.
So she's got a 2-inch lift, and
2-inch, and you can run 33s on these.
And I've got 33s on here. Yeah.
And look at that. That doesn't even look too big, does it?
No, it's quite factory. It still looks quite factory.
It does.
The coppers have, when they do the old random breath testing and that,
you
can see one of them is always doing this, looking down there to see if they're sticking out a bit. But I just sneak in with them.
So 2-inch heavy duties all round.
Yeah. So she's got 100 kilo rated springs on the back.
Yeah.
She's got standard springs in the front. There is a big reason why I've got the 100 rated, and we'll come to that.
No bags.
No bags. No.
Shocks.
I was very surprised that I didn't need bags.
Yeah.
The 100 kilos seems to have worked awesome.
Shocks.
Aftermarket shocks. So this is a Fulcrum.
Full kit.
Just a simple shocks and springs setup.
And they DIY or they did it?
No, I fitted them.
Yeah.
So,
3 hours.
I'm a POM, so a cup of tea in between, so about 3 hours. Yeah.
He's a POM, but he isn't a highly trained Jeep tech as well.
Rumour has it.
So the bloody paper says.
Yeah, only 15 years of Jeep tech. Jesus.
So that's
So otherwise underneath she is bog standard.
Yeah,
it's all factory.
And anyone out there with Jeeps or anyone that knows about the Jeeps knows that you don't have to spend $20,000 to go do some pretty tough hill climbs and that sort of stuff. Like they are capable out of the box.
Absolutely. The only reason I think we do the 2-inch lift, which has got to be one of the most popular, 2.5, is just for looks.
Yeah, and to run tyres.
And to run the tyres, yeah.
Because they come with, what do they come with, a 29 or something, a 30-inch tyre?
Yes, yeah, tiny little bloody thing.
Trying to get a 29 or a 30 in a mud terrain is impossible.
And it just looks silly.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, we've got to say these things.
Yeah, we do.
You do. Yeah.
They look hideous.
They do. They do.
All right, let's go to door number 1.
Door number 1. So,
technically, this is the money corner.
this is the money corner. So, got some ramps there, just levels her out because of what she is.
Now, before we get in depth in here, this was all done well before we met. We met 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So this was obviously all done well before that. No affiliation with any of these companies.
None at all.
In this section, anyway.
Yep.
So this is all.
So this.
Your ingenuity.
It is. It is. It all came from another Jeep.
Yes. We'll get to that.
Quite
at the
a bit
end.
smaller. But, so what I've got in here, folks. So this is an Enerdrive electrical system set up here. I've got twin 200 amp Pro Series battery packs here, lithiums. I've got a 3000 watt inverter charger. So that's just absolutely amazing, that gadget there. DC converter, 30 amp. And then I've got my balances and a little control panel over there.
40 amp. They're DC 40 plus.
No, 30.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is before the 40.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This is
Look at that.
5 years.
Oh, okay, yeah, righto.
So this is 5 years. So yeah, so first time they'd ever done anything like this.
Yeah.
But in another Jeep. So yeah, so this is 5 years old, this system, and it also has inside here. It's got 4 240 volt plug sockets. There's another 2 in the back, which
and you have mains connection too.
I have mains, so I've got shore power here to charge her up. She charges while it drives, and I also have, as you can see, with the Anderson plug, I can shove a solar panel on there and charge her up. And and as you may have noticed, there's no back seats.
Yeah. Before we go, inverter, charger. What's the charger? 40, 50 amp, 30 amp?
She will pump 120 amps into my batteries.
Holy
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I have 15 amp connection into the shore power.
Yeah.
Straight into there, and when you watch it on there, you can adjust it.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could plug a 10 amp into this and bring down that, so it doesn't make the wires very hot.
Yeah.
But she will pump 120 amps into those batteries.
What size were they?
These are 200 amps each.
200s.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd fill them up in no time.
Usually
2 hours.
from a
4 hours,
day's work, which we'll get to. I will probably have her charged up here at home with what she uses in about 20 minutes. And that will only be
a big charger. That's
huge.
That's packing power.
It's
And what is it,
huge.
3,000 watt?
3,000 watt. Yeah, and yeah, the fans, when the fans get going, you swear blind you was in an aircraft that's about to launch.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, and my favourite part actually is this right in the corner here, right down there. That look over there. That's a 400 amp fuse. And what was interesting is that the Jeep that it originally came out of that sat by my left ear. So I'm glad it never went off.
I like how far the doors open.
Oh
they don't normally.
no, I have got some brackets here. They're made here by a fellow in Australia. I just saw them on Instagram. They allow you to open the door further.
That's great. That's old Jeep style.
Yes, yeah. So because as most people know, JKs or any other bloody Jeep, you open the door, you can't get in the back.
Yeah.
So they're amazing. So yes, there is one other option that I.
Yeah. Is that on the front as well?
I didn't put them on the front. They come in a pack, but you can. Yeah. So you can open the door.
That's one hell of a setup.
It's amazing.
And to be 5 years and still
pumping out the goods.
5 years.
Yep.
What would you change about any of it?
No, I haven't changed anything in it at all.
No, would you change anything?
If I was to change, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. For what she does and what I've done with her, which we'll come to once we've talked about what's in the back of this. Yeah. I'll explain to you what she's done with
everyone out there knows my view on Enerdrive.
Yeah.
And that's there's nothing else.
No, much nuts.
There's one company in the world, and that's Enerdrive.
That's it.
It's awesome when you meet other people that, so 5 years ago and you've got the same opinion.
I've got
still.
the same stuff. So in
same
here,
door?
Same door.
It's the same opening. Look at that.
So this is a little bit different now. That's my solar panel, blanket one. It's a really quality brand. Can't remember. I'm sure it begins with K, but I just can't remember who that is. But
Kogan?
That's him, Kogan. That's
Like
the one.
Shogun
Yeah.
with it.
So now this is, you're probably asking yourself what the hell's going on here. Now,
Yeah.
down here, usually there's a 40-litre water container here, okay?
Plastic, steel.
Plastic,
yeah.
front runner. I would say that if I was to buy more stuff for this sort of thing, roof racks, I would go front runner.
Wouldn't?
I would.
Oh, you would,
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah.
even for the rack system, if I was to do it again, I'd go the front runner rack system.
Yeah,
Because I think they have a bit of better customer service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
right on.
just to say it. Gas bottle, you'll
Nine?
it's
Yeah, 9
it's
kilo.
a 9 kilo. Usually it's a 4 kilo, but
Righto.
sometimes I can't get hold of those when I do an exchange. Fire extinguisher, 12-volt pump up here, water pump.
Pump being what? How many litres a minute?
This one here is, what is she? Jeez, only a few.
So you don't need a high flow.
Not really.
Yeah,
No,
nice.
not for this. It's only pumping water into another pump, which gives me 9 bar of pressure. There's a hint.
Jesus.
Accumulator, as we all know, people who've got vans and all that sort of stuff, just
Yeah,
stops the
yeah.
vibration and helps, longevity of the pump. Then I've got a nice PureTech filter system here. Absolutely astounding. It takes every flavour out of the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So you're
any
just left
water you
with
chuck
nothing.
in there, it's just water that comes out. It's,
Like, yeah, right.
town water cleans it, really does. They usually say they last about 6 months. I change them every 3, just because of where I am. The water can be quite
Compromising.
shocking. Yeah. So, oh look, there's another one of those
Another
stickers
one
that
of
might
those stickers
give
there.
it away. Look.
Amazing logo.
Thank you, thank
Amazing
you.
stickers.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Amazing.
Good story about that. They made. I did a competition online. Sadly, it's owned by Vistaprint now, but you can go on there and people from around the world, you give them an idea of what you want and the price level you're looking at, and they'll design them, and you just
pick
choose
one.
the winner. And when they do it, they sort this out and they sign it all over to you, and it's all yours. You just give them the money and it's done. And that's the design we come up with. So, established in 2019, been travelling as a company, and of course inspired by adventure. Fella from the UK, done a bit of travelling in a Jeep, love it. Compass, and then around the compass is your tyre, and then in the middle is coffee bean. Oh,
jeez.
oh. Wonder what's going on with that then.
Yeah.
Should we have a look?
We should, we
Come
should
on,
go and have a look. Let's go. Oh, what's this? This big vent?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't carry a spare. It just gets in the way for what I do.
Yeah.
For what I do. And I know there's a lot of people out there that already know, but some of those don't. So I got this plate. Again, this was off a fella here in Australia who makes them.
And it's 3mm stainless.
Yes. Yeah. And it's freaking awesome. It really is.
All
So
right.
yeah, love it.
All right, ready?
Here we go. I've got.
All right, Chris. What do we got here?
So, I'm a barista, as well as a 15-year Jeep mechanic.
As you know, two trades go together.
Two trades go together. This is my coffee van. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. She's got a Frappuccino 2 group machine in here, with beautiful matte black finish on it. She actually runs on gas and electric. So this is a 3.8 kilowatt powered heater, but she's also got the gas heater on her as well. So it's like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Now the thing is that electrical system in there will run this solely on electric.
So if you run out of gas,
I flick the
doesn't matter.
switch, and over she goes to power.
And what's the longest you've done coffees for in a day, like out of the car?
So from about 6:30 in the morning to about 4:30 in the afternoon.
yeah?
Serious. So with the gas, electric, if I'm under the pump, I flick the switch to electric just to keep the pressure up.
Yeah.
And then when it slows down again, she's fine on the gas. So yeah, and that was a 4-day event in Armidale. So that's
incredible, hey?
it's amazing. I mean, all due Drive.
Yeah.
For the
And
price.
what brand did you say this was?
This is Frappuccino.
Frappuccino?
Now you're going to love this. Okay, so the story for Frappuccino. These are made in the UK by an Italian company, Frappuccino. The fella who actually started building these was actually, he ran from Italy during the war.
Yeah.
Came to the UK. He was making munitions. and then after the war decided to go straight into making coffee machines. So these are actually made in the UK by an Italian, by an Italian company.
And this is, you rate this, like this is what you've used a few different ones?
Mate, after being in a few coffee shops of my own in
the UK,
is
this your first coffee experience? Or?
No. So I had coffee shops there in the UK. Worked for started off with Starbucks. Starbucks. Sorry, gets me every time. So but being in there, their machines, a lot of cafes, you'll see the big, huge machines in there. They cost, you know, $18,000, $20,000, $30,000. This is a third of the price.
And I can guarantee this tastes.
Oh, they're amazing machines. They are designed really for mobile coffee vans, coffee bikes, coffee cars, coffee jeeps. Coffee jeeps. So that's what's here, and it stays in here. This is all bolted in.
It's all a permanent structure.
Yes. So this platform system that I've got here, so along with the Rhino rack system, is all bolted to the body of the vehicle. Then these struts here, which run the full width of it, come down to this plate, and then that is all bolted to the bottom of the Jeep. So this ain't going nowhere. And after missing a dog the other day, I know it's really well done. Yeah. Then I got there's my grinder. So that's the grinder there. So that's a Eureka Specialty 65. Grinds my coffee, a double shot of coffee in about sort of 8 seconds. So it's pretty cool. I've got a jug washer.
I was going to say, what's this deal here?
So this is, so when you're doing coffee, milk, you never use the jug with the milk used in it already. So you just put the jug upside down, push it on there,
up that way,
and it cleans the jug for you. And then you start all over again, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
There's my plug socket, 240 volt plug socket, so that powers this.
Inside there.
Yeah. And then you can see in that image there that there's these light wood colours down here, so that behind those, that's where all my chocolates and coffees and tea bags and everything's stored for transportation. Then I've got Dometic fridges, drawer fridges.
30s, aren't they?
They are 30 litres, yeah.
And quote that, fridges.
Yes, fridges.
They're
they
not
don't
a
freeze.
freezer.
Don't freeze.
Opinion.
Love them.
Yep.
Love them. They're ideal, spot on for what I want.
Yeah.
The only thing that I don't like about them, which I wish Dometic would change, is the temperature controller here.
What's it inside?
So it's on the inside. It just takes that little bit of space.
Yeah.
So
and you
sometimes
open the drawer to do anything.
Yeah. So to change the temperature switch on, but they keep their temperature really well.
Yeah.
But if you've got something in there like milk cartons that I have, if they expand, because I'm so high, I can go down, buy milk, and if I come back up, sometimes they get caught on this.
Yeah.
So it's hard to open the drawer. And the only other complaint I'd have is that this one, as you can see, the spring broke on it. So I have a baby safety device to keep it closed, and that works fine, you know. Trying to find a age 5 years old for this one, and I got this for when I built this. What's that? That's 2 years.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, so that's 5, that's 2. Lights, I've got LED strip
all the way up around.
Runs all the way round, and you're going to love it because it does work off your phone. So when you play music, it changes all the colours and turns into it. It's all Bluetooth, and it's wicked. Yeah, because what I didn't tell you, this has actually got lights all underneath it as well. So it lights up at night, goes to the music, looks amazing.
It would be great for like markets and fates. And
absolutely,
that sort of thing, like a real attraction. Yeah, you'd be able to draw a card.
Yeah, you know, Fast and Furious has got nothing on this going down the street at night. Disco ball. Yeah. So that's what
amazing.
I do. I make coffee for a living out of this.
And guys, I've said it before. I've said it in this video, the last video, the video before. His coffee, and Isabel can vouch for his hot chocolate.
Oh.
So, quick spiel.
Yep.
Coffee. Whose?
Viterro in McLean.
Sorry, before we go any further.
Yep.
Affiliate? No.
No.
Okay. No. Okay.
No,
Yep.
no.
Righto.
No affiliation with them. They've been supplying me since day one though. We do work close together when it comes to the coffee and getting it to me, because I'm quite isolated out here, would you believe? So we've worked really close and we get on so well.
Yeah.
But there's no sponsorship in it.
Right.
So I just buy the stock from them, and I use it because I think it's amazing. I really do.
And is it just their coffee bean, or is there different types of beans?
It's just their coffee bean, but they do 6 different sort of blends, and I use a blend called Toba. And it's just smooth. It's not like a lot of coffee shops when you go in the morning you get that hit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, I like that. That's, you know, this one is a sit down, chill out, relax.
It's beautiful
and it's really smooth on the palate and all that.
And
really
it's their hot chocolate you use too, yeah.
I get the hot chocolate through them, but it actually comes from a place called Grounded Pleasures. No sponsorship there again, but it's just the best bloody chocolate
it is
around.
The best. Look at me, I've had a lot of hot chocolate. And like anyone out there that's a Jaffa freak, they do a Jaffa, they do a chili. Do
a French mint, vanilla, white chocolate,
and they
dark
taste
chocolate.
legit. They don't taste artificial and cheap and crap, which so many hot chocolates have been. They taste like powder.
They do. And it's a little family-run business down in Victoria.
Even better.
And they make them up themselves, and it is beautiful.
And they
chocolate.
buy a kilo bag.
Yeah.
So you can buy, public can buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not just a.
You can have a kilo bag, a 200-gram box, whatever, and I can tell you now, chili hot chocolate.
Oh, I haven't tried one.
No, you haven't
need
yet.
to try one.
Second most popular after the normal chocolate.
No.
Serious. Yeah.
I definitely have to get one.
Yeah, it's beautiful chocolate. So I've got that, and then I use Byron Bay Cookies, Byron Bay Cookie Company again.
No
sponsorship, but they're bloody lovely cookies. Pricey, but amazing.
Yeah. And if you're in the area, he does food at his little cafe. We did go before, I did show all that. Okay, before we finish it, spiel on being travelling. So you're bookable?
I'm bookable. Local event sort of thing. I go as far as Glen Innes, Armadale. I've been out down to Coffs Harbour, of course.
Yeah, Camp Coffs.
So Camp Coffs.
Yep. That's probably about to be Woodford.
It is about to be Woodford. That's so true.
Yeah.
So I'm so looking forward to that. But yeah, so private events. I do a lot of events, would you believe, for the local little garden club they have here.
Yeah.
But it's
nice.
Little old ladies with their tiny little china cups. I can barely squeeze 2 shots in there with their milk. They're all freaking off their heads by the time I finish.
Because you can see it doesn't take up room. You've got your coffee sign.
Yeah, got my coffee sign.
No setup, it's good to go.
It's so bookable, or and I like to support local. So local businesses, I won't charge them. I will just turn up, and if they want something towards a charity or themselves, whatever, then I will offer them that. But otherwise,
Facebook,
email. Instagram, email. Email is my last name, YORKE010 @ gmail.com.
There we go. Yeah. Website?
No website.
Yet?
No, just Instagram. Still working on the website, trying to decide.
Everything's Facebook.
It is.
Everyone goes straight to Facebook.
That's so true.
So
that's so that's
and you've
what
just been travelling on Facebook.
Been travelling on Facebook,
no
and
merriness.
It's LIN at the end, single LIN, no G. Righto. So as you probably see on the stickers anyway.
So
that's me.
That is Chris's coffee Jeep.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, man.
Been awesome.
Absolutely.
That felt goofy left-handed.
It did, didn't it? That is so odd.
So book him, drink his coffee, eat his food, come to Gyra, get everything.
Awesome.
And come to the next Jeep Jamboree and you'll get to see it for real.
Bloody oath. Peace.